What's up, everybody? J Heat Sports Media coming at y'all again with that fire as always, spitting the hot topics and getting the sports conversation started. Y'all know what I'm talking about: football, basketball, and boxing. Let's get to it. All right, so boxing is the subject, and Shakur Stevenson, in his last fight, he wasn't overly impressive to many, mainly because he was fighting a guy that people thought he was supposed to knock out. Even though Shakur is not known for having power, regardless of what any of the pundits may have told you that think they know boxing, but anybody that knows boxing knows he's not known for having a lot of power, but he is highly skilled. And for the novice fan out there, or you're just everyday fan that's not a boxing purist or just a heavy watcher of the sport, what gets people going, what they like to see, is people getting knocked out. That's sexy. That's exciting. A guy like Gervonta Tank Davis, Arthur Beterbiev, these people see people to sleep. The great Deontay Wilder in his prime was known for his power. And because of that, he was exciting. He was a draw. But for me, I do like the purest of boxers. I've always been fans of the Vasily Lomachenkos, the Sweet Pea Pernell Whitakers, the Floyd Mayweathers. People like that sometimes can be called boring because they don't knock people out, but they nullify the opponent. And Shakur Stevenson does just that. Now, since he's moved up to 135 pounds, it's become even harder to knock guys out, which usually happens as you go up in weight, especially if you didn't have power to begin with. And Shakur, again, he wasn't a knockout artist at 125. Definitely not 130. So why would he be at 135? But now there's talk saying that maybe we'll get a fight between him and Tank Davis next. We'll see. He was on Tank's hit list, but he wasn't high up on it. But at 135 pounds, it would be a unification fight. What do y'all think about that one? I know most people probably going to lean towards Tank. He has the bigger following. He is the cash cow in boxing right alongside Canelo Alvarez. He can choose who he wants to fight and when he wants to fight. And now he's got the opportunity to fight Shakur Stevenson. Now, Tank has hands. He can fight on the back foot. He can outthink his opponent, use strategy, use angles, but he has sledgehammers in both hands. His uppercut is vicious. His hook, his cross right or left, he can hurt you many ways, even to the body. So it'll be a dangerous fight for Shakur. And Tank being favored is likely, and it's no disrespect to Shakur. But if you really think that Tank gonna jump in this fight and just clean this guy quickly, you got another thing coming. Don't be shocked. And for me, I may expect this to go the distance. Shakur's defense is key. Styles make fights. People think Shakur gonna be running is what they probably gonna say in the comments. But I think he's gonna use angles. He's gonna be accurate. He's gonna be motivated. So you're gonna get the best Shakur Stevenson. And I think that he has a real opportunity to be the one person in any of the weight classes that Davis has been in that could beat Davis. I feel personally that Tank can win, but he needs to win by knockout. I have a hard time envisioning a fight where it goes the distance and Tank wins on points. He's more popular, and maybe he'll get the benefit of the doubt with the judges. And if it's close, I get it. But I don't know. I don't know that it'll be extremely close. I have that much respect for the hands of Shakur Stevenson and how well he places his punches, the timing he puts together. His IQ is elite. And when he's motivated and focused, which he'll be to prove the doubters, the naysayers wrong, he can be tough. Now, the one way I could see Tank winning by decision is that he puts enough pressure on Shakur to get him running, really, to have him less active as the fight goes on. And maybe Tank can apply pressure because Stevenson's too busy just trying to avoid getting knocked out. But if he boxes with Tank, which I expect him to do, he will outbox Tank. But again, Tank has those one-hitter quitters. So at any point, at any time, he could catch Stevenson and put him to sleep. And that's what makes this matchup exciting. For it to happen, Lomachenko is willing to step aside in order to make sure that they fight next, and then he gets the winner. Smart by Lomachenko, let's be honest. He's getting a little old. He ain't really trying to see both these guys in back-to-back fights in order to achieve his dream of being undisputed. So I get it. It ain't just he being a gentleman. He's looking at, let these guys do the work for me, and then I only got to get up for one of these guys. So I get it. But it's beneficial to us as the fan to get Shakur and Tank next. Let's see if Tank makes it happen, because it's really going to be on him, in my opinion, because he's the man that makes everything work in that division. All right, that's all the time I got. Y'all know what it is, and you know who you're looking for. J Heat Sports Media. Remember to like, subscribe, or get at me in the comments. Find me on YouTube, Instagram, X, and TikTok.